Well, I wasn't supposed to be going, but I have decided to rent another car and go to Austin, Texas, here from Houston, Texas. It was an unplanned trip, and I have my little puppy again with me. She is making the trip along with me, trying to avoid the bad weather. But yes, we are going to be going to none other than I keep covering the camera, Austin, Texas. It's actually kind of brisk in here. Why? Because I have a student there, and we're going to make music, and this is what I'm all about this year and the next, is the making the human connection for all of my students and subscribers too. And that will happen in Australia, in the Western and Eastern Australia. So if you live in Eastern Australia and you follow the channel, you can certainly get in contact with me via the channel and maybe see me while I'm in Australia. Also, I will be going, fingers crossed, to California. And so if you live on the western coast of the United States and would like to visit or have a cello camp or cello lesson with me in person, then yes, well, thank you. There's a wildfire burning north of Austin. Thank you, cello ? Adventures, right? Adventures in the weather of Texas. It's always an adventure. So we are about to head out to there. It's been raining like crazy. My puppy hates the wind, so she barks in the car. And that's why I haven't moved just yet here in my sister's home in Houston. And now I'm gonna make it out there. But anyway, yes, it wasn't planned, but it was planned. I wanted to meet my Austin student, and so I'm going over there. We're gonna have a day, and then I'm gonna come back here and finish out my American time here in Houston and back to France. Doing what we do all the time is making a positive difference in people's lives. I've learned a lot on the ship of my students and really how to connect my pedagogy with my virtual demonstrations, seeing the students that have learned from me 100% virtually and a little bit face to face. I'm now, I believe, a little bit more prepared to present what you do physically in front of your phone, your tablet, your computer with a pre-recorded video. I feel that I'm a little bit more prepared because I've now seen the fruits of my labor with my students in real life and been able to even tune in a little bit more to their technique and their needs and their desires. So this is what I'm doing on these trips. And I'm also learning how my virtual technique, how to properly teach virtually and then connect physically with the person, musically, of course, to better everyone. And that's what the channel is here all about. Anyway, I'm going to get to the road because it's a 3-hour drive and gotta make it there. Anyway, it's always a pleasure. And one last thing. This is a wonderful 1010 Fitness. This is where we had the gym in Sarasota. Florida was a very interesting place, I have to say. It was interesting. Lots of adventures in Florida. If you've ever been to Florida, it is a very adventurous place. And definitely me and Mochi had our adventures. She is finally getting ready for our trip. So with her quiet and the car running, we're going to get along on the road. I'll talk to you. Well, I'll see you another time. Bye-bye. Beep.